maintain quality. His knives are always top quality.
The knives that came out of that shop are true symbols of the knife maker's craft.
This knife would go for over $5,000.
Value on that's about $17,000.
$40,000. That's a fair price.
Value, $60,000.
This knife is $1 million knife in today's market.
Bob was probably the best designer of all time. His knives were classic then and they're still classic today.
He probably is the world's greatest knife designer.
This was a man that you stood in awe of.
Bob Loveless will go down in the history books as the most legendary custom knife maker. He is an icon.
Bob Loveless is such a special, famous man. He was like Samuel Colt or John Browning. He was someone very special.
There's a great deal more to the Loveless knife than just its looks or the way it feels in your hand.
The nice thing about Bob Loveless knives, and the thing that I think draws me the most to a Bob Loveless knife, is the way he designed that knife. This is the man when it comes to the custom knife world.
I got to work alongside Bob and Jim, I visit with them, and basically was able to have the wonderful privilege of getting to know both guys. Genius in his field.
My name's Jim Merritt. We're in the Loveless shop in Riverside, California. This is my work area. This anvil's a piece of railroad track. Bob and I met at knife shows years ago. The reason we got together is because I always kept an ice chest full of beer underneath my table.
In Japanese society, everything was written about the samurai warrior.
Oh, this is his walking shoes. This is developed by the Bob Loveless. This is my old house, and Bob always stayed here. This is his room. Always we drink here, beer and sake. This is the history from the first to the Delaware to the Lawndale and Riverside. Nice guy.
We love your
I've
knives.
been living with that passion for 50 and some years.
The first step is to pick the pattern that you're going to use. Most of this row from here over are fighting knives.
If you worry about your reputation, you're going to screw up. You don't worry about a reputation. You worry about the job you're doing. If you do that well, the reputation will take care of itself.
I asked him, what would you like me to share with the world? He said, just tell him I had a hell of a ride and a whole hell of a lot of fun.